Hi and welcome to the first routine of our backbend series, and we're going to start with the most accessible one, cobra pose, also known as Bhujangasana in yoga world. We'll be opening the front body, strengthening back muscles, also some muscles of our legs and glutes. Okay, so let's get started. Take any comfortable seat, and we're going to start with our neck. I'm going to bring the chin to the chest and slowly making half circles, shoulder to shoulder. Keeping the shoulders down. If you like, you can increase the circle and go all the way behind. Let's do 2 each side. Change. Nice and slow. Okay, let's gaze forward, and we're gonna take the right ear to the right shoulder. You also can use the hand placing top of the head, or actually like more to the side, for a slightly deeper stretch. Deep breath into your nose. Exhale. Let's switch sides. Left ear, left shoulder. One more breath. And come back. Bring the hands behind your neck and gently place the chin to the chest. And open the elbows, look up. And again. And up. Last one. And up. Beautiful. Let's face short edge of our mats, coming into the child's pose. Big toes touching, and my knees can be as wide as my mat. Walk your hands forward, resting your forehead down. Allow the hips sink towards the heels, and let's take a couple breaths here. Feel the rib cage expand to the sides. Let's walk fingertips to the left for a side stretch, or you also can place a right hand on top of the left. You may find this way it's a little bit more intense. And let's take it to other side. One more deep breath. And back to the center. Press your hands into the mat and round into your tabletop. And let's do just simple cat-cows 5 times. Okay, but when you round, I want you to really contract and feel expansion as you arch. Okay, so starting from neutral, gonna contract the belly, look towards in between your legs, inhale, arch, and again, contract and round, push the ground away, and arch. We have 3 more. Okay, you can do your own tempo It doesn't have to be exactly the same way as I do it. Okay, apply it to your own unique practice. Last one. Contract. And arch. From here we're going to do more isolations in our cat-cow. So let's start from lower back, arch my spine, then middle back, upper back, shoulders, and my neck. And reverse, starting with the lower back, like a wave. And then your neck is last. Let's do 2 more. Lower back, middle back, upper back and neck. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Gaze towards the belly. 1 more like so. Feeling each vertebrae articulating as you round and arch. And let's release it back to your heels. From here, let's take left foot forward and we're going to come into the simple lunge. We'll be working a little bit on our hip flexor opening and thoracic spine movement. So we're going to be moving side to side. This is also nice warm up for your middle back, which helps in a cobra as well. Okay, so let's take hands in front of us in our lunge where you feel the stretch in your hip flexors, and without moving the hips, whether it is back or opening to the side, we're gonna open the hands like a book, maybe looking back and together. Open to other side and together. We're doing 3 each side. Okay, so you notice I'm not doing this. Otherwise we lose hip flexor stretch. Okay, I think I'm doing 1 extra. And release, reach your hands up. 1 big breath. And release it down. Let's do other side. Let's find your nice lunge. And both arms in front. Opening to the right. And forward. Left. And forward. Nice and slow. And left. Okay, 1 more each side. And last one. Hands together, reach your hands towards the sky. And release it down. Place your hands down. Back into your tabletop. And this time we're gonna roll your hips down and come onto the belly into our Sphinx. So Sphinx pose is my hips are down, my legs are pressing down into the mat, my feet are facing down. Okay, legs nice and active. I'm placing my palms down and my shoulders stacked over my elbows. Okay, so make sure you're not here. Okay, I'm nice and lifted. Press the hands down and we already in a nice back bend. What I want you to do, I want you to start taking an action like you're dragging the mat from underneath you, and you already will feel engagement of your back extensors and also deeper opening in your chest. So I'm dragging my mat without actually moving the mat. Gazing forward. Okay, legs are slightly engaged as well. So is my glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And this kind of engagement, the mat dragging underneath you, you can use for any pose. Okay, you can use it in a cat-cow, for example. Hands are down and I'm dragging my mat. Okay, as I'm trying to move it underneath me, I'm arching the spine. Okay, see how different it feels versus not doing it. Okay, dragging my mat. And rounding, you can push the mat other direction. Okay, so you can try that as well. Otherwise, let's come onto the mat again. Feet as wide as your mat. Feet are pressing down so they're active. My glutes are engaged and my hamstrings are working as well. My fingertips are down in line with my shoulders like a tent. Let's do few cobra rolls. Forehead is down to start. I'm gonna lift up, roll my spine, gaze forward. So don't just drop your head back just yet anyway. Shoulders down. Rolling down. 3 more. And down. 2. Hips are staying down. And last one. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down, make a pillow of your hands. You can shake out your hips, take a break. Okay, after your break, we're gonna do cobra rolls to the side, other side, and center. Okay, so when you're ready, the same setup, I'm gonna roll up, gaze over my right toes, and release it down. Roll up, my head comes up last, other side. Roll up to the center, shoulders down. And one more round. Too much on your fingertips, you can place your hands down. Okay, still the same action. Roll up. Don't worry if your elbows don't straighten. And back. And one more to the center. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a break. Beautiful work. Okay, when you're ready, we're gonna do a little bit more active work. So we're gonna do this kind of exercise where we're gonna lift actively without the hands, and then we're gonna finish the same set, hands on the mat and pressing a little bit higher. Okay, so how it's gonna look, I'm gonna hold for 5, and then I'm gonna lift and hold for 5. Okay, we're gonna do 3 rounds. So when you're ready, starting from the same setup, legs are active, my forehead is down. I'm gonna lift my head first and my hands squeezing the shoulder blades, and my elbows are facing towards my feet. Okay, so see, I'm not really lifting too high. Then placing my hands down, lift a little bit higher. You can use the same action, dragging the mat underneath you. And release it down. Okay, 2 more. Okay, lift up. Everything is squeezing at the back. And press your hands down, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, last one. Lift, squeeze. And press the hands down, lift up. Dragging my mat from underneath. And release it down. Come into your tabletop first. Well done. Those are not easy. And you can take a easy wiggle for your hips, or nice and easy child's pose, whatever feels good. Okay, the next one, we're still gonna work on our spinal extension. This time we're gonna add the legs. Come back into your tabletop. And I would like you to extend right leg back. So this one, we're going to add spinal extension as well. So we're gonna lift the leg as if you're trying to reach your head, arch the spine. And also you can drag the action of dragging the mat underneath you. Look up. On an exhale, we're gonna round. Trying to touch your nose to your knee. And again, look up, engaging your glutes, your hamstrings, and knee to your nose. Again. Last one. And this time, bring your leg back, look up, hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down, take a break if you need to. And let's move it to other side. From tabletop, extend your leg back, point your toes, and send your toes towards your head. We're not trying to touch the head, it's just the direction we're going. Look up, exhale, round. And again, look up, and round. Last one, look up and round. And arch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Come take a break. And if you're with me, let's continue with more rolls. Okay, so I'm placing my hands a little bit further than my shoulders from tabletop. I'm going to round through the spine and come down. Coming back, reverse. Round, hips down. Cobra and back. Round. Last one. And back. And round. Rolling down like a wave and take a break. Next exercise will be strengthening a little bit more of our upper backs. Okay, so we're gonna place your forehead down, hands behind your head, interlace your fingers if you can. We're gonna lift the elbows up and then the head and down. Okay, if that's too difficult, just place your hands in line with your temples and forehead down and lift for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the hands down under your shoulders. Keeping the shoulders down the whole time, elbows back. And lift up, drag your mat underneath you. Maybe gazing towards the sky. And release it down, take a break. Wiggle the hips. If you like, you can do another round of these strengthening exercises. Otherwise, come with me onto your heels. Swing the legs forward. We're coming onto our backs. And hug the knees in towards the chest. swaying side to side. Let's extend left leg straight. And we're gonna take easy twist. Realign our spine. Couple deep breaths. And let's switch sides. Right knee in, left leg straight, sorry, right leg straight. And take it to the side. Let's come back onto your back and let's come back to your seat. Hope you enjoyed this class and found some benefits. And as you see, we do variation of more dynamic work, more active work, where we're just strengthening in isolation the deep back muscles, and also some holds, which teaches us how to breathe in these challenging positions. So take your time, especially in those holds. If you notice you're holding your breath, just make them holds a little bit shorter, and over time increasing that length of time where you can hold position a little bit longer each practice. Okay, and I hope to see you in the next back bend routine, which is going to be floor bow pose.